If you think Earth's wonders have all been explained, these 10 mysteries will remind you that our planet is still whispering secrets we can't decipher. On the map, many places look perfectly ordinary, but once you get close, you realize they hide phenomena that have baffled science for decades. These are locations where the rules of nature bend in unexpected ways, forcing researchers to question everything they thought they knew. Some reveal traces of ancient structures far older than any civilization we've ever recorded, as if they belong to a forgotten era, completely missing from human history. Others contain formations so precise and intentional that modern engineering still struggles to explain how they were created. Certain regions only reveal their secrets from the sky. Massive, perfectly shaped patterns whose purpose and creators remain a complete mystery. Some stretches of ocean are infamous for vessels and aircraft vanishing without a trace, leaving behind nothing but unanswered questions. Deep beneath the water, massive stone terraces rest silently, suggesting the possibility of an ancient settlement swallowed by the sea. Across arid deserts, flames have burned non-stop for half a century, glowing like a gateway to an underworld hidden beneath the earth. Elsewhere, a body of water possesses conditions so extreme it can preserve creatures in stone-like form, creating a scene straight out of another planet. There are forests that swallow sound entirely, where compasses spin wildly and time feels strangely distorted. Some remote lands remain completely off limits, protected by local communities who guard secrets passed down for generations. Far away, mysterious lights drift across the night sky, captured in countless videos, yet still resisting every scientific explanation. There are regions where gravity feels distorted, turning simple observations into puzzles that defy explanation. And deep within dense woodlands, circular clearings where nothing grows remain etched into the earth like marks left by an invisible force. And now, as we open the first chapter of this journey, prepare yourself, because what you're about to see is not just unexplained. It's the kind of mystery that reshapes everything you thought you knew about our world. Göbekli Tepe, Turkey. If you thought humanity had explored every corner of history, Göbekli Tepe will make you question everything. A seemingly ordinary hill in southeastern Turkey hides a structure 12,000 years old, older than the pyramids by 7,000 years. Walking among the colossal stone pillars, carved in the shape of a T and adorned with intricate animal motifs, you can almost feel the presence of the unknown builders from millennia past. Who moved these multi-ton stones without wheels or modern tools? How did they organize labor and knowledge to erect these massive circular enclosures before agriculture was even invented? Each circular pillar is a mystery. Lions, snakes, wild boars, and birds etched in stone, telling stories that have been lost for thousands of years. Some pillars align in ways that suggest astronomical connections, as if the builders were mapping not just the earth beneath their feet, but the sky above. Yet, despite its grandeur, Göbekli Tepe was deliberately buried layer upon layer, concealing its secrets for thousands of years. Who decided this? And why hide such a magnificent monument? Every excavation uncovers more enigmas. Carved fragments, traces of human activity, and layouts that challenge our understanding of Neolithic society. Stepping inside a circle, you are surrounded by pillars taller than a person, creating a hall of stone that whispers of rituals and gatherings we may never fully comprehend. The scale is staggering. Some pillars weigh up to 20 tons, moved and erected with techniques that modern archaeologists are still trying to understand. Göbekli Tepe challenges assumptions about human history, suggesting a leap in social organization and spiritual life far earlier than previously believed. In the silence, the carvings appear to dance in shifting sunlight, depicting animals, hunters, and ancestors whose names are lost to time. Some researchers propose that the carvings may contain proto-writing or symbolic language, a code waiting to be deciphered. And the deliberate burial of the site remains an unsolved mystery. Ritual, preservation, or a message for future generations? Tools, flint fragments, and fire pits reveal a society capable of complex planning, labor organization, and artistic expression. The hilltop location offers sweeping views of the surrounding plains, emphasizing its role as both a spiritual and territorial landmark. Today, visitors can walk among the stones and feel the weight of history pressing lightly on the imagination. Each pillar reminds us of the ingenuity, skill, and enduring mystery of ancient humans. Here's another mystery. Some animal carvings depict species no longer native to the region, and the reason and method of burying the entire site remain questions that have puzzled scholars for centuries. Göbekli Tepe stands as a testament to human curiosity and limitless creativity, an archaeological jewel where every step makes imagination and reality blur together. Nazca Line, Peru. In the vast arid desert of southern Peru, colossal lines appear as the marks of a vanished civilization. They only truly reveal themselves from above, forming animal figures, geometric shapes, and symbols invisible from the ground. Who created them? Why choose this barren desert as the canvas for these gigantic masterpieces? These questions echo through time, with no definitive answers. The figures, birds, monkeys, spiders, spirals, and straight lines stretching for miles, are so precise that modern scientists are astounded by their scale and accuracy. How did they maintain perfectly straight lines over hundreds of meters without deviation? Their tools may have been simple, yet the results are astonishingly sophisticated. Some theories suggest these lines served ritualistic purposes linked to water or agriculture, acting as a means to invoke divine protection over crops and communities. Others propose astronomical significance, believing the lines mark the positions of the sun, stars, or key agricultural cycles. And then there are the more controversial ideas. Aliens may have visited, leaving traces in the desert that modern humans cannot explain. Viewed from above, the lines and shapes appear with a perfection and scale that feel almost unreal, leaving anyone flying over the desert in awe. As morning light skims across the sand, shadows emphasize the lines and carvings, highlighting the meticulous precision achieved thousands of years ago. Different perspectives, from planes, hot air balloons, or drones, reveal that each figure tells its own story, yet they all connect, forming a mysterious network spanning the desert. Every excavation uncovers subtle details. Layers of stone and gravel moved with remarkable planning, proving that these works were deliberate and meticulously executed. Some geometric patterns suggest that these ancient people possessed a knowledge of mathematics in proportions far beyond what was expected for their time. Researchers still debate the true purpose of the lines: ritual, astronomy, or messages for future generations. And here's another mystery few know. Some of the figures may encode messages about a world we still do not understand, from extinct animals to lines connecting other sites across the desert, creating a system whose true meaning remains unsolved. The Nazca lines are not just an archaeological artifact. They are living proof of ancient human ingenuity, vision, and mystery, a phenomenon that leaves any observer from above utterly amazed. Bermuda Triangle, Atlantic Ocean. There are stretches of ocean so enigmatic that even the most experienced sailors hesitate before entering. The Bermuda Triangle, spanning from Miami to Bermuda to Puerto Rico, is one of these places, where reality seems to bend and the laws of physics appear to falter. Countless ships and airplanes have vanished without a trace, leaving only whispers of mystery drifting across the waves. On the decks of vessels or in cockpit cabins, lives disappeared as if swallowed by the sea itself, leaving questions that remain unanswered. Sailors have reported compasses spinning wildly, navigation systems failing inexplicably, and instruments acting as though the ocean itself refuses to be understood. Suddenly, rogue waves rise, twisting clouds appear from nowhere, and the calm illusion of the sea shatters. Reality itself seems unstable. Magnetic anomalies in this area are unique on Earth, producing disorientation that chills even the most seasoned explorers. Storms can materialize in minutes. Waves taller than skyscrapers can swallow everything in their path, while unusual atmospheric layers interfere with radios and avionics, giving the impression of invisible forces at work. Historical disappearances are well documented. Cargo ships lost mid-voyage, passenger planes never reaching their destinations, and rescue missions returning empty-handed. Legends speak of glowing orbs, phantom lights, and spectral shapes on the horizon, sightings confirmed by pilots and sailors alike. Some scientists propose methane hydrate eruptions create massive bubbles capable of sinking ships, while others suggest electromagnetic anomalies that can disrupt instruments. Yet no single theory explains everything. From the air, the region may look ordinary, yet every disappearance challenges our understanding of physics and reality. Waves rise and fall unpredictably, giving the ocean a presence of life, testing human courage at every turn. Even in calm weather, there is a palpable tension, as if an unseen force watches every move. Planes have reported sudden power loss, radio blackouts, and autopilot malfunctions, amplifying the aura of incomprehensible danger. Ships have encountered eerily calm waters amidst sudden storms, as if sky and sea conspire against navigation. And here's another mystery. Some disappearances occurred under perfect weather conditions. With no storms or mechanical failure, like the ocean is deliberately hiding secrets humanity has yet to witness. Despite modern technology mapping the ocean floor, measuring magnetic fields, and monitoring weather patterns, the Bermuda Triangle continues to guard its secrets silently and ominously. It is not merely a stretch of ocean, it is a living enigma where natural forces, physics, and legend converge, challenging everything we think we know about the world. Lake Natron, Tanzania. If you think Earth only holds gentle, picturesque landscapes, Lake Natron in Tanzania will make you reconsider. Its water glows a deep red, eerily still, reflecting the sky and surrounding rock formations, creating a scene that feels like it belongs to another planet. On the lake's surface, creatures that touch the water seem to turn to stone, their bodies frozen in time, appearing as ghostly statues in a surreal aquatic theater. The lake's pH is so extreme that almost no life can survive, except for a few specially adapted microorganisms and flocks of flamingos. The red hue, sometimes blending into orange or brown, is caused by algae and mineral salts, transforming the lake into a natural masterpiece, both beautiful and terrifying. At dawn, light filtering through the morning mist reflects off the water and surrounding pillars, producing a scene that is almost impossible to perceive with the naked eye. Flamingos circle above, their pink feathers contrasting with the red water, creating a hauntingly vivid tableau. From above, Lake Natron looks like a mystical map, where every color, every shape, seems deliberately placed, defying logic. Occasionally, the stone-frozen animals rise or sink, as if telling stories of survival and death in this unforgiving environment. Lake Natron is more than a natural phenomenon. It is a scene that forces viewers to pause, marvel, and reflect on the power and harshness of nature. The more you observe, the more surreal details appear. Reflections, twisted forms, and ever-changing colors across the lake throughout the day. Some scientists attribute the effect to extreme alkalinity and mineral content, but this does not fully explain the eerie perfection of the scene. The lake stands as a symbol of life and death, a place where nature is both brutal and beautiful, creating a world that leaves you stunned. Drone footage from above reveals the full expanse, red waters interspersed with flamingos and frozen carcasses, creating cinematic visuals ideal for storytelling. In daylight, sunbeams filtering through mist and mineral columns create a surreal, almost frightening landscape. At night, the lake lies like a mirror, reflecting a star-filled sky, enhancing its enigmatic presence. And here's a mystery that draws you in. Look closely, and you realize the stone-frozen creatures are not just a natural effect. There is something unusual in how they preserve their form, as if Lake Natron is silently telling a story only those who pay attention can perceive. A secret nature keeps tightly hidden, defying every scientific explanation humans have attempted. Lake Natron is not just a natural sight. It is living proof of the extraordinary, mysterious, and invisible forces of nature, a spectacle that leaves every observer in awe. Aokigahara Forest Japan. At the base of Mount Fuji lies Aokigahara Forest, famously known as the Sea of Trees, shrouded in both natural beauty and a deep, unsettling mystery. The moment you step inside, an unusual silence takes hold. Every sound seems absorbed by the dense canopy, from the rustle of leaves to the whisper of wind, leaving only the echo of your own heartbeat. The forest conceals another anomaly. Compasses and GPS devices often fail or spin uncontrollably, turning simple trails into a maze where every step feels uncertain. Ancient legends suggest that restless spirits wander among the trees, observing anyone who dares to go deeper, creating a palpable, invisible presence. The twisted roots, narrow trails, and dense foliage form a natural labyrinth, testing every sense and making navigation a challenge even for experienced hikers. Sunlight filtering through the canopy casts shifting, eerie shadows on the forest floor, making every tree trunk appear alive, almost breathing. Small caves and hidden hollows add to the mystery, each one potentially holding secrets that humans have yet to uncover. Explorers have reported a strange heaviness in the air, a weight that presses down on the chest and slows the pulse, as if the forest itself is watching. Birdsong is sparse. The silence amplifies the smallest sound, heightening tension and the sense of isolation. In certain areas, light barely penetrates the dense foliage, and shadows twist unnaturally, creating a visually surreal effect ideal for cinematic footage. Paths that appear straightforward quickly vanish, landmarks disappear, and the forest seems to reconfigure itself, testing perception and intuition. Many visitors report a distortion of time, where minutes feel like hours, deepening the disorientation and the suspense. The combination of magnetic anomalies and natural labyrinthine pathways makes the forest uniquely disorienting, challenging even scientific instruments. Drone footage reveals endless rows of dense trees, stretching like a green ocean, reinforcing the sense of entering a world apart from reality. The deeper you go, the more the forest seems to challenge your senses. bending reality in ways you cannot explain. Even professional filmmakers remark that the light, shadows, and unnatural stillness create shots that look unreal, almost as if you are in another world. Aokigahara is not just a forest. It is a living enigma where silence, shadows, magnetic anomalies, and legend converge to test every sense. Easter Island, Chile. In the middle of the vast Pacific Ocean, Easter Island rises like a remote world, where 887 colossal moai statues stand silently on the ground, each weighing tens of tons, as if guarding ancient secrets humanity has yet to understand. From the first glimpse, you are struck by their enormous scale and flawless craftsmanship, raising the question, how did an ancient civilization transport and erect these massive stones on such a remote island? The statues are not placed randomly. They stand in long rows facing the ocean, watching over passing ships and preserving secrets that time itself cannot erase. Every detail on each statue, the faces, the body proportions, the carved features, demonstrates a precision that continues to amaze archaeologists, revealing the technical and mathematical knowledge of the Rapa Nui civilization. Viewed from above, the rows of moai stretch like a cryptic map, each statue a marker of a lost civilization with mysteries still unsolved. The statues stand silently, while the early morning light casts long shadows across the ground, giving the impression that they are alive, observing every step taken across the island. The surrounding terrain, from volcanic rock to rugged plains, emphasizes the island's isolation and challenges the imagination of any visitor. Some moai reach heights of up to 10 meters, yet all maintain perfect balance and proportion, highlighting the extraordinary engineering skills of their creators. These silent guardians, combined with the changing light of dawn, create a surreal scene that feels almost otherworldly. The narrow paths winding between statues, along with the rocky terrain, form a natural labyrinth, making each step deeper into the island feel increasingly mysterious. Scholars continue to debate how these statues were moved. Did the Rapa Nui roll them, drag them with ropes, or use a lost technique? No definitive answer has yet been found. Each statue is a living record, preserving mysteries of religion, culture, and engineering that modern humans have not yet fully deciphered. At sunset, the statues cast long shadows across the red earth, creating a scene both majestic and haunting, leaving viewers in awe. The closer you look, the more you sense a secret that time has kept hidden. The moai are not merely stone, they are witnesses to a vanished civilization. and how they were erected and why Rapa Nui disappeared remains a question without an answer. Easter Island is not just an archaeological site. It is a living proof of human ingenuity, creativity, and mystery, where every statue tells a story, and every story challenges the imagination. Wulingyuan, China. Wulingyuan opens up a world where towering stone pillars rise from the earth, creating a landscape so surreal that anyone stepping in feels as if they've entered another planet. From the very first glimpse, the vertical rock columns shrouded in mist make it impossible to believe that nature alone could have formed such precise and dramatic shapes. Each pillar seems to have its own unique form, some round, some jagged, some resembling towers, all scattered across the valley, yet forming an otherworldly and almost impossible harmony. Morning fog often drifts through the peaks, giving the impression that the stone pillars are floating in midair, adding an ethereal and cinematic quality to the scene. Viewed from above, the entire valley appears as a labyrinth of ancient stone, where every angle sparks awe and curiosity. Walking between the pillars, you feel like you're navigating a mythical world, where every step reveals new surprises and impossible natural formations. Light filters through narrow gaps, casting shadows and highlighting the irregular shapes, creating an atmosphere that feels alive and watchful. The pillars' placement, height, and alignment suggest a hidden order, leaving you to wonder if some invisible force shaped them. Wildlife in the surrounding forests adds life and motion, enhancing the dynamic, cinematic potential of every shot. Sunlight glinting off the stones and drifting through the mist produces an effect both mysterious and enchanting, as if the landscape itself is performing a silent show. Some scientists suggest erosion over millions of years created the formations, yet the precise alignment and straightness of the pillars remain unexplained, preserving the valley's mystery. Every viewpoint, whether from a hiking trail, ridge, or aerial shot, reveals new perspectives, emphasizing the scale and surreal beauty of the pillars. The interplay of shadows and sunlight across the rock faces amplifies the sense of depth and cinematic grandeur, making every frame compelling. The dense vegetation weaving through the pillars creates hidden pockets and narrow corridors, adding layers of intrigue and suspense. Seasonal changes further transform the scene. Summer mists, autumnal haze, or snow-covered winters, each bringing a unique cinematic palette. The further you explore, the more the valley challenges your perception. The scale, alignment, and mystery of the pillars evoke awe and curiosity simultaneously. A small tip: shoot at sunrise or sunset, when the light is soft and the mist enhances depth, to capture the full cinematic magic of Wuling Yuan. Even without understanding how it was formed, standing among the pillars reveals nature's power and creativity, as well as the enduring mystery that surrounds the valley. Wuling Yuan is not merely a natural wonder. It is a living testament to the enigmatic forces of Earth, a place that fascinates and unsettles anyone who ventures inside. Every moment spent in Wuling Yuan evokes wonder, intrigue, and cinematic awe, cementing its status as one of the most mysterious places on the planet. Giant's Causeway, Ireland. Along the northern coast of Ireland lies a phenomenon that leaves every visitor in awe. Over 40,000 hexagonal basalt columns, perfectly aligned and stretching toward the sea, as if placed by an unseen hand. From the very first glance, a question arises. Is this the work of nature, or did ancient humans intervene to create this surreal landscape? The columns are not random. They form long rows facing the ocean, as if standing guard over the waters and keeping secrets that time itself has not revealed. Every detail of each column, its angles, proportions, and alignment, demonstrates geometric precision so extraordinary that it continues to astonish scientists and visitors alike. From a bird's-eye view, the columns interlock seamlessly, extending to the edge of the Atlantic, emphasizing the surreal perfection and mathematical harmony of the site. The statue stands silently, while morning light casts long shadows across the red-tinted rock, giving the impression that the columns themselves are alive, watching every movement along the shore. The surrounding volcanic terrain adds to the sense of isolation, emphasizing that this is not just a natural wonder, but a mystery of creation. Some of the columns rise several meters high, yet each maintains perfect balance and proportion, highlighting the remarkable forces at work in their formation. According to legend, the giant Finn McCool built the causeway as a bridge to Scotland, confronting another giant, and while the story is mythical, it reinforces the sense of awe and wonder. Walking along the columns, one can see each basalt hexagon tightly fitted to its neighbor, forming a pattern that feels almost deliberate, yet remains unexplained by modern science. When waves crash against the columns, the sound resonates like a natural symphony, adding an almost supernatural presence to the scene. The way the columns are structured, their size, alignment, and repetition, continues to baffle geologists, as the natural explanation alone struggles to account for the precision and uniformity. As the sun sets, shadows stretch across the rocks, highlighting the perfect geometry and giving the site an otherworldly, almost surreal appearance. The more closely you observe, the more the causeway seems like an ancient blueprint, laid down with purpose, yet whose creator and method remain unknown. The combination of staggering numbers, perfect geometric form, and mythical legend makes Giant's Causeway one of the most mysterious and compelling natural sights on Earth. Visitors who arrive at dawn or dusk are rewarded with the most striking views, as the angled sunlight accentuates the sharp lines and shapes of each column, deepening the sense of mystery. Even standing in the middle of the columns, one cannot escape the impression that the site holds secrets that nature and time have kept hidden, challenging human understanding and imagination. Each step across the basalt stone serves as a reminder that Giant's Causeway is more than a geological formation. It is a living enigma, a place where nature, legend, and mathematics collide in perfect harmony. When viewed as a whole, the mystery of Giant's Causeway lies not only in the sheer number of columns, but in their flawless uniformity and the stories they silently hold, bridging science and myth in a way few places on Earth can match. The Hessdalen Lights, Norway. In a remote valley in Norway, mysterious lights have been hovering and floating in the night sky for decades, leaving anyone who sees them both awestruck and unsettled. From the very first glimpse, you realize that these lights are unlike anything else. They are not UFOs, nor are they astronomical phenomena, yet they move with purpose and precision that science still cannot explain. The lights appear in varying shapes and colors, ranging from bright white to amber and red, moving in unpredictable patterns that defy conventional understanding. Thousands of real videos, captured by researchers, tourists, and photographers, confirm that these are authentic, recurring phenomena, not hallucinations or fabrications. Some lights hover motionless for minutes, while others dart across the sky, spin, or move in formation, giving the impression that they may have some sort of consciousness or guiding force. Local residents report that these lights have been appearing for decades, making Hessdalen a place of long-standing mystery and fascination. From a distance, the valley looks like a surreal map, where the glowing orbs drift above the snowy landscape and forest, creating a scene both magical and eerie. Scientists have established observation stations, measuring electromagnetic fields and atmospheric conditions, but no single explanation accounts for all observed behaviors. The lights sometimes move in clusters, sometimes alone, shifting unpredictably, adding to the sense that something beyond ordinary physics is at play. Hessdalen remains the only known location on Earth where this phenomenon occurs consistently, making it a natural enigma unique in the world. When they appear, the lights illuminate the valley in ways that make every tree, rock, and snowbank seem alive, as if the landscape itself is part of the mystery. Researchers have proposed theories ranging from plasma formations to mineral-induced electrical phenomena, yet none fully explain the movements and longevity of these lights. Each appearance creates a scene that feels otherworldly, as if stepping into a real-life science fiction story. The lights appear unpredictably, sometimes for mere seconds, sometimes for several minutes, keeping observers on edge and in awe. Another hidden secret: some videos show the lights disappearing and reappearing, as if the valley is guarding a secret humanity has yet to uncover. The lights seem to exist beyond the ordinary rules of physics, challenging our understanding of the natural world and defying scientific logic. Researchers note that the surrounding space and atmospheric conditions constantly shift, making the path and behavior of the lights almost impossible to predict. A small tip for observers: to maximize your chance of witnessing the phenomenon, visit during the long nights of winter and choose an elevated vantage point to see the full expanse of the valley. The Hessdalen lights create the sensation of entering another realm, where time, space, and mystery intertwine in ways the human mind struggles to comprehend. Hessdalen lights are not just a natural occurrence. They are living proof of extraordinary phenomena, leaving every witness both amazed and deeply curious. Hoia Baciu Forest, Romania. In Romania, Hoia Baciu Forest is renowned as the most haunted forest in the world, a place where anyone who steps inside immediately senses an otherworldly presence. From the very entrance, you feel the eerie atmosphere. Light filters through the trees in strange ways, casting shadows that confuse the eye and make the forest feel alive. The forest is famous for its perfect circular clearings, areas where no vegetation grows, mysterious formations that continue to baffle scientists and explorers alike. Lights often appear in the forest, white, green, or blue, moving unpredictably, creating an effect that feels supernatural and surreal. Local legends say the forest is home to wandering spirits, and these spiritual occurrences have persisted for centuries, making the forest even more enigmatic. Scientists have measured anomalies in the electromagnetic field in certain areas, causing compasses and electronic devices to malfunction unexpectedly. The thick undergrowth, twisted roots, and narrow pathways create a natural labyrinth, where every step draws you deeper into mystery. Some lights appear to move on their own, hovering or drifting, as if an unseen force guides them through the forest. Visitors often report a sense of unease and isolation, where every sound, shadow, or subtle movement feels significant and unexplained. The combination of strange lights, unusual frequencies, and circular clearings makes Hoia Baciu one of the most mysterious forests on the planet, defying scientific explanation. Certain areas remain off-limits to protect both nature and the secrets that have existed for hundreds of years. The mystery is not just a natural phenomena, it is intertwined with folk legends and spiritual lore, where stories of wandering souls persist alongside observable anomalies. The circular clearings, strange lights, and fluctuating magnetic fields create a scene that feels unreal and unsettling, where human senses are constantly tested. Even with a local guide, visitors report feeling the forest is alive, as if it is guarding secrets only the observant can perceive. Some lights appear at night, flickering or moving unpredictably, creating moments that are both cinematic and deeply mysterious. Every path, tree, and crevice seems to harbor an unseen presence, making it impossible to fully relax or let your guard down. A small tip: to safely experience the forest, stick to the allowed trails and observe from open areas, where you can feel the strange energy without disturbing sacred spaces. Hoia Baciu is not just a forest, it is living proof of nature's enduring mysteries, a place where every phenomenon challenges your senses and your imagination. The deeper you venture, the more you realize that every clearing, every strange light, every anomaly holds questions without answers, making the forest one of the most unnerving and enigmatic places on Earth. And when you leave, the impression of the unknown lingers, a reminder that Earth still holds mysteries waiting to be explored. If you want to continue discovering unseen wonders and never miss the next mind-bending journey, hit like and follow the channel to join us as we step into the most astonishing and mysterious worlds on our planet.